Captain Star, the greatest hero any world has ever known. Captain Star journeyed the universe in his ship, the Boiling Hell. His orders? To discover new worlds, name them after himself, and then sell them things. One day, the Boiling Hell arrived at the ragged edge of the universe, where Captain Star and his crew, Navigator Black, Atomic Engine Stoker Limbs Jones, and First Officer Scarlet, waited for orders from Mission Control. And waited. And waited. And waited.
Captain, I'm very excited about this new device of mine.
Please, Scarlet. Uncontained enthusiasm is so unseemly.
I call it the Scarlet Shrinker. The idea for the invention came to me after Jim Bob shrank some of my finer undergarments.
Undergarments, you say?
I invented a chemical that encourages shrinking and concentrated it by a factor of several thousand. Using this concentrate, the Scarlet Shrinker can reduce anything to microscopic size. Take a look at this tiny crate under the magnoscope. It's an entire consignment of comfy chairs.
They look rather too small to be comfy, Scarlet.
Well, they've been shrunk, Captain. Cargo ships of the future will carry thousands of miniaturized crates. At their destination, the cargo will be returned a normal size using the Scarlet D-Shrinker, which I must admit I'm still working on.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Captain.
What did you say this is called? The magnoscope. Don't mind if I borrow it, do you?
No, Captain.
Morning, Captain. Captain? He seems rather preoccupied. What's that? A rocket? It could be the captain's orders. Well, let's find out.
Halibut omelette, Captain, with my special lively green parsley natural mont. Lively green parsley is commonly used to dress up a dish. It's not normally eaten, although it could be eaten.
Aha! Just as I suspected, Black. You've been trying to foist false parsley on me.
Captain!
This is not parsley at all, but some strange colony of smiling green worms.
But, Captain, you never eat the parsley.
I might have done, Black.
Of course, Captain. I'm so sorry. Allow me to bring you a replacement meal, a halibut surprise.
I'm afraid I've lost my appetite for surprises.
Fascinating. Black, I must requisition this meal for scientific study.
Oh, dear.
Hello, gentlemen. Or ladies. Or...
We are looking for Captain Star. We have a message for him. A very important message.
A message? Orders, perhaps? I hope it's orders. I'll take you to the captain.
No, it'll take too long. We walk too slowly. And badly.
I understand. I'll deliver it. Personally, tell me. I'll take the message. Yes, indeedy.
Captain, these worms are highly intelligent. They can be trained just like a domestic animal. Sit, sit, go, coil and roll. Run. Over the top. Swim, swim. You can do it. Good boy. Well done. Good. Training requires much positive reinforcement.
Do you mean that if I had eaten that parsley, these smiling worms could be performing circus tricks in my intestines?
With proper training. It's the sudden expansion alarm. My shrinking process is still a little unstable. This entire shipment of comfy chairs is about to expand.
Expand?
Explode might be a more accurate term. Run, Captain!
Captain, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Jones! Dive for cover!
Jones, are you all right?
Important message for the captain.
What message, Jones?
Very important message. They came. Very important message for the captain.
I knew it. Finally, my orders have arrived. Jones, I order you to remember that message.
I'm sorry, Captain. It's no good. Perhaps another blow on the head would do the trick.
Jones, I order you to remember that message.
I'm sorry, Captain. It's no good. Perhaps another blow on the head would do the trick.
Excellent idea.
Captain, perhaps we could start with something a little less drastic. Jones, I'm going to hold up some cards, and I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
My space tricycle. I'll never forget the day I got it. Oh, how I miss my tricycle. Mummy, doing her silly dance to cheer me up, with buckets on her hands and feet, and her head. Oh, how I miss my jammy donut.
Get a grip on yourself, Stoker. It's mission control.
I'm afraid, Captain, Mission Control is known as the Jammy Donut among the enlisted men.
It's a message, Rocket Man. Leaving the mission control. Do you remember nothing?
I'm sorry, Captain. My minds are a blank.
Feel the fish. Be the fish. Let the fish swim into your memories.
Yes, the fish. The fish remind me.
Yes. Yes.
Of fish. Smelly fish. Halibut surprise. Sandcastles.
Warm water shock therapy can be an effective method of memory retrieval.
Well, Jones, do you remember the message? My orders.
Now, Captain. I'm sorry. Perhaps if we used more soap. It's all my fault, Captain.
It is, Jones. Because we don't know what that message was, thousands of lives are quite possibly at risk this very minute. Scarlet, you must shrink me. I'll go into Jones's head, or one of them, and scour his memories myself.
Brilliant, Captain.
I think there's a safer way. One of my worms, Jim, is particularly intelligent and highly trained. I named him after you, Captain.
Words fail me, Scarlet.
I could equip Jim with shrunken headphones and helmet cam, insert him into Jones's body, and guide him to the site of his central memory repository.
It just might work. Well, Jones, are you willing to have a smiling worm enter your body and travel to your brain?
Of course, Captain. Jim is welcome.
Jones's central memory repository resides in the brain of head number 3. Jim will travel through this sterile rubber tubing, in through Jones's body, and directly up to his brain. He's in. Jim?
Yes, Scarlet?
Jim the worm.
Of course.
Jim, go straight ahead. Now turn left. Right. Another right. Left. Right. Straight. Stop. That's it. He's reached the central memory repository.
Find me my orders, worm! Good worm, Jim.
All right, Jim. Push the door open. Enter the room.
The place has been ransacked. Someone's been here before us.
No, Captain. This is just the mind of a very disorganized person. Straight ahead, Jim. Open that file box right in front of you.
9 heads, Captain, but not always. Once we had, well, fewer than 9. Yes, it was my first trip as stoker aboard the Boiling Hell. I was young and had a taste for toasted marshmallows. And then disaster struck. 3 vast suns had collided, forming a boiling firestorm of nuclear fission. Nearby planets and moons were sucked into the maelstrom, and even the fabric of space itself became distorted. Or something like that.
Full speed ahead, Jones! Put your back into it! Faster, Jones! Faster!
I'm stoking as fast as I can.
If only we could harness the power of that small sun.
Yes! Then we just might be able to break free of this solar whirlpool.
Consider it done, Captain. Taking on fuel. Uh-oh.
Well done, Jones. Jones? Jones? Oh no, we're too late. He's... Mutated. Slightly.
Hello, Captain. Hello. 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 Hello.
Captain, he has 9 heads.
And 6 arms.
Well, this is going to be quite an advantage for a stoker. Don't you think?
Ah, those were the days, weren't they, Jones? But it's not finding me my orders.
Jim, move around the room.
Happy memories. Sad. Proud. Silly. Scary. Today's memories. Message for the captain.
That's it! Open it, boy!
Open the box, Jim.
What's he doing?
Very special memories. My space tricycle. Oh, how I miss that tricycle. And there's my mummy, doing her bucket dance. Oh, how I miss that old bucket dance.
Jim seems to be chewing on some of Jones's memories. Jim, go back to the first box. Jim.
Where's he going? Why isn't he obeying your orders?
Jim, stop and turn around. Heel, Jim! Heel!
Just as I feared. We have a smiling, mutinous worm on our hands.
He's settling down near the front of the head.
Officer Scarlet, explanation.
I believe Jim stole a few of Jones's memories, chewed to soften them, in order to make a nest. I'm afraid he's laying eggs.
Eggs?
Perhaps I should have named him Jenny.
How could you make a mistake like that? What's wrong with you, man?
If we don't get Jim out of there soon, a whole family of worms will be growing in Jones's head.
Oh, that can't be good for him.
It'll be quite deadly.
Fire up that machine. I must be shrunk. I'll rid Jones of that pregnant, smiling worm.
You're right, Captain. You must be shrunk. Jim Bob Bob, prepare the cold shower. Part of the procedure. The temperature just above freezing for maximum efficacy. Initiating second stage. It may be dangerous, Captain.
Laugh at danger. Proceed.
Oh my, I don't look well. Not at all.
Captain, the only thing that has shrunk is your clothing.
Hand me a towel, Officer Scarlet.
As far as I can determine, the Scarlet Shrinker is effective only on inanimate tissue. Such as your uniform, Captain. What we need is an inanimate object, but one that is capable of following orders.
Of course. Jim Bob can go after that smiling worm.
He'll be able to respond to far more complex commands than Jim the Worm.
Meaning?
Meaning you could rig up the gyro chair on the boiling hell and have remote control of Jim Bob with your own movements.
Brilliant, Scarlet. I'll take Black with me to set it up.
Brilliant, Captain.
Oh, and Captain, perhaps you'd like to change into another uniform.
Oh, yes. Scarlet. Come in, Scarlet. Come in.
I think she's still in the laboratory, Captain.
Thank you, Black.
Captain, ready to proceed.
Proceed.
Entering funnel.
Whoa! It appears to be working, Scarlet.
He's under your control now, Captain.
All right, Jim Bob. Walk forward. This is excellent. It's almost like actually being there, only not quite as dramatic. Straight ahead. Turn right. Right, I said. Right.
Can't he tell his right from his left?
Scarlet, what's wrong with this robot?
I can only guess, Captain, that when Jim Bob was shrunk, well, his computational capabilities were shrunk as well.
Whoa! Stop! Ow!
That's the memory repository. He stumbled onto it, Captain.
I realized that, Scarlet.
Today's memories. Message for the captain.
That's it! Open the box!
There's no time for this, Captain. We must find the worm, and Jim Bob could expand at any moment.
Of course you're right, Scarlet. But this will only take a second. Jim Bob, on your left.
Right. Left. Right. You're right. My left.
Captain, Jim Bob, Black! What's going on in there? Don't move!
Memories of insomnia.
What happened, Captain? I've lost contact with Jim Bob.
I told him to turn left and he simply wouldn't do it.
It was right, wasn't it? Oh, no, left. You're right. Left. Right?
Happy memories. Boyhood. I was a happy boy. So happy I could cry. So could I. Me too.
I've re-established contact.
There's water seeping under that door.
Yes, from the waiting room of tears.
Tears? Of course! Jim Bob? Oh, he won't do as I say. Stay away from that door!
He's crying, Captain.
Of course he is. Switch to worm cam!
Jim has been ejected through the tear ducts. Switching to robot cam. Jim Bob approaching the eyes.
Your Bob, Jim Bob, down the water things.
Stop that snivelling. That's better. Yes, it's true. What would the captain think if he saw us crying?
He stopped crying.
Jim Bob has started to expand. He'll blow Jones apart like a cheap party balloon.
Cry, Jones. Cry like a man.
We will not cry!
What was that sound?
A sniffle, I believe, Captain.
To the nasal passages! Get me the Jones blueprints! Jim Bob, turn... Oh, he doesn't know his left from his... Black, take over.
But, Captain...
You're the navigator, Black. Do your job.
Oh, okay. Jim Bob, turn right.
Simply brilliant, Captain.
Agreed.
Left. Right. Oh, right again.
Captain? Scarlet? Black? Toto?
He may have hit his head on this rock here, Captain.
Which head? Number 3?
Oh, my head. Number 3, Captain. The message. I remember now. From Two Little Men. Very important. And here it is.
Dear Captain Star, you are hereby cordially invited to the unveiling of a new moon sculpted in the shape of your head.
Captain's diary. A rather uneventful day. Jones lost his memory, or rather it was eaten. I have ordered memory reconstruction.
I am absolutely not putting a bucket on my head.
Do you want him to forget his mum?
These are wonderful new memories. I'll cherish them forever. You wouldn't care to dance?
Still, I await my orders, but I am offered some solace by the unparalleled beauty of the night sky.